Hello, students. Welcome back again to your class. Hope you are all doing well. So, in my previous video, I had discussed about the characteristics of an entrepreneur, right? So, on that subtopic, we came to know the main characteristics of an entrepreneur, what and all the qualities that should be present to be an entrepreneur. So now, without wasting a time, I'll directly start the class, that is functions of entrepreneur. Okay, so the functions, don't get confused on the characteristics and functions. Okay, so this you should make it clear. Okay, this one side that is a characteristics and another side that will be a function. So like that only you should make it a difference so that it will be easy to you to remember, and it's not necessary to mug up. So if you understand the basic, a brief idea about entrepreneur, so you are good in this. Okay, so the first function of an entrepreneur. So and like an entrepreneur has to perceive opportunities, right? So opportunities, they should have an opportunities plan, organize resources to produce new things, right? So if they want to do something in their life, if they want to grow their business, so for that they have to take a risk. Without taking a risk, there won't be any proper entrepreneur qualities. So here the first function here we are discussing, that is entrepreneur starts business activity by preparing various plans of the business. So the first function what he do, so he starts prepare a new things for his business to be in a higher level. Next, it is he organizes the factors of production, he or she. Okay, so here an entrepreneur will organize the factors of production, how to produce the same product. Okay, then he takes the next is he takes decisions about product, technology, marketing, and employment. Okay, so here he takes decision. So he takes the decision, who he refers to business and entrepreneur. So he takes decision about a product, technology, and marketing to do something extra for his product. Okay, and then next here he coordinates things effectively. So if some negative points is coming, so he is going to coordinate something effectively so that he can build his creative thinking. Then next is he handle budget to his concern. So he know, okay, where and when I have to invest. So if I am investing for the some particular product, so that at another side he'll keep his budget for the another thing to do. Next, he bears risk and uncertainty. So we know that, so he doesn't to be an famous entrepreneur, so they won't fear to take a risk. So they are ready to take a risk, and they are ready to be in a effective way in their life. Then next here, the next function is he gives directions to the business firm and endure its effective operations. So next here he gives which direction will be the best to be and best entrepreneur to his business firm, like company. So for that he'll do that. Then next here, role and importance of an entrepreneur. Before that, here they have given us 7 functions of an entrepreneur, but in your textbook there are 8 functions of an entrepreneur, right? So the next function of an entrepreneur will be he handles budget, so he bears risk. Then he introduces new methods into practice. So here he introduced new methods into practice. So how he could able to be a, he could able to give his best towards his products. It's all about his products and its role. Okay, now next we'll jump on to the role of an entrepreneur. Okay, So entrepreneur or the business leader, right? So they'll inspire ideas, put them into a practice, and they'll do so many things to be in an extra level. So here entrepreneur promotes capital formation by mobilizing the idle saving of the citizens. So the main role of entrepreneur is to promotes capital formation of mobilization. So mobilization is the one who will give a facility to the in like to his own country. So just like I can mobilization is just like an action of a country. Okay, they'll give an action of a country and it's prepare its things products to organize something new. Just for example, for an example, I can say you that like in India, this particular company mobilized 36,000 of troops. So here they mobilized. So they gave some extra to our country to do something for the country's sake. It's not about the against the country, it's for the country. So here mobilizing. So entrepreneur promotes the capital formation by mobilizing the ideal saving of the citizens. They'll save some secret troops, some secret soldiers, so that they can able to do some they can able to use that particular product on the peak time. So it's the first importance of an entrepreneur and they have to follow it without delaying that. Next here is entrepreneur provides large scale employment to the artisans, technically qualified persons and professions. So here and like entrepreneurs also will provide jobs those who are sick, like not the physical sick, those who are capable to do the job that they want. Okay, next here, next role is entrepreneur help. Okay, so entrepreneur help the country to increase the GDP, like that is gross domestic product and per capita income. Okay, so it helps the country to increase gross domestic. Why? Because they are investing the money and they are gaining a lot of money from foreign countries. So for example, I can say you the same product for like just like a pencil. Yesterday I gave the example for the pencil, that is Apsara. So for the Apsara pencil there are a lot of different products in the pencils, but same pencil will work for the same thing, so there won't be any changes, but they'll use it in a creative way to sell. Okay, next, entrepreneurs encourage effective mobilization of skill, bring in new products and service, and develop market of the growth of the country. So just like today's generation, they love to do to drive, they love to do to take a bike, car, and everything. So for that, they'll create a new products and put some new skills. Okay, from that skills a customer will going to buy that, and for that they're going to increase their what entrepreneur or growth of the country. Okay, then next over here is entrepreneur enables people to avail better quality of good at low price. So here you can see the picture of a nano. So for the nano, everyone knows the quality of it, and this is a family car. So if you like, if a person, if a customer want to drive on it, so this is a family car and this will come in on his budget. So here entrepreneur enables, so it gives people to avail better quality of good at lower price. Then entrepreneur promotes development of industries. So then they'll give a rural industries, those who can't able to come to the city and those who can't able to those who doesn't know the basic things of an industry rules and regulations, they will give that, and they also promotes development. Okay, over here. Then next, entrepreneur contribute towards the development of the society by reducing concentration of income and wealth. The next important role of an entrepreneur will be they'll contribute to the development of the society and by reducing the concentration of the income. Why? Because they love to do some creative things and they have some rules and they have some responsibility, so they have to do towards the country. Okay, then next, entrepreneur promotes countries export trade. So I think you know that what's the difference between export and import. So here entrepreneur promotes country export, so they used to export their own things to the another country with a high price and they'll get that. Okay, so with a unique way. Then the next thing over here is nine entrepreneur works in the environment of changing technology and try to maximize profits by innovations. So next important role of an entrepreneur is they works in an environment of changing, like they'll go, like how the generation is changing, they won't stay at the one place, they love to do some new things that that will be a customer favorite and that will give an interest to the customer so that they can able to buy it with an innovation, with a new innovation. So here that's the role of an entrepreneur. There are 9 points over here. So here I discussed about the function and the role of an entrepreneur. Now let's have a look on self-employment opportunities for an entrepreneur. So here importance of entrepreneur. So before this, I think in your textbook, if you are keeping like in front of your textbook, you can see like what are all the importance of an entrepreneur. So entrepreneur occupies a central position in the market, right? So they'll occupy a central position because they have all rights to do and they have to do rules and regulations on that. Okay, and then like and they rewarded if they are doing something, if they are doing for the country's sake, and the country will get benefited, so they're going to reward it and the society will get to know, okay, this is the particular thing that happens because of this and because of this creative idea. Okay, and the most dynamic societies in the world are those that have more entrepreneurs. Like an entrepreneur promotes capital formation by mobilizing the ideal saving of the public, right? So they used to take a lot of action by thinking in a creative way so that our country will get benefit, our country will won't be in a loss. Okay, and the country like entrepreneur tends to value addition and creation of wealth, which is very essential for the energy, like creative and innovation. Okay, so like they'll find an opportunity to create new things. And everyone has been know that everyone have been known key in today's time in 2020 lot, like lockdown happened because of the pandemic situations, everyone was at home, no one can able to go out and work, everyone is facing problem. But what about the country? A country is also facing a lot of problem, they are losing a lot of wealth. But instead of that also on our entrepreneur, they started thinking in a new way. So here today also corona symptoms and corona pandemic, it's not stop right now, everyone knows, okay, it's going to spread everywhere. So still the vaccine problem is there, still there is an approval is pending about the vaccination, so it will take a time. But for an entrepreneur, they doesn't have a time to take a rest because they have the responsibility on their shoulder that they have to do something for their country. Okay, so for that sake what they did, even today you can see schools are going to open, but instead of school you can see in a television like a lot of shows are going on. Okay, and then there is no stop for any work, they are thinking to work because they know if they are sitting, like if they are sitting without doing anything in the whole year, our country is going to suffer. So for that sake they will think in a new way and they will convince to a high position person so that they can able to give permission and then they will start their things. So that's the main important funda of an entrepreneur, because we are sitting here, we are doing classes, right? I am doing classes, but what about the others, those who doesn't have a job? I know they are suffering a lot, I know that. But they can utilize this time by thinking in another way. How they can think in other way, like they can use their phone, they can make Google as a friend, and they can search new things, and they can work on that. So that's the difference and of an entrepreneur and the person, so that they have to do that. Okay, then next here we have self employment opportunities for entrepreneur. So what will be the opportunities for the entrepreneur? So here we are going to discuss here advertising agencies. I told you before. So for the entrepreneur, there will be an advertising opportunities. So if they wanna build their product in a new way, in a new way or in another level, so they have to advertise for that agencies. Okay, and then so here I told you about the importance of an entrepreneur, and what and all the self-employment opportunities they'll do themselves. Why? Because the government of India has been at the forefront to promote private entrepreneurship by providing the right socio-economic economic ecosystem for innovation and development. So here you can see the Ministry of Micro, Small and Medium Enterprises. Okay, so the self-employment and self-employment opportunities for entrepreneur, there are a lot of things how they are going to utilize their mind, how they are going to utilize the time without wasting a single second. So here the first thing is advertising agencies. Okay, next thing is marketing consultancy. So if they want to like marketing, so if you want to buy some car, so you need to know the reviews of that car, how that work, and what will be the functions and all, right? So for that you have to go for a consultancy, and you are going to ask for that. So they'll give an brief idea how it works. Okay, next industries consultancy. So there are a lot of consultancy, those who are going to give a job for the persons, those who are willing to be on best entrepreneur. Okay, then next over here, equipment rental and leasing. So equipment, so for example a cup. Okay, so a cup, if you want to do something, if you want to buy that, if you want to sell it, they are going to give it as an rental and for the lease purpose, so that they'll get extra things to do. And then oh here, photocopying or xerox centers. So employment opportunities, so photocopying and xerox centers. Then industrial research and development. Then here industrial testing labs, internet browsing or set of a cyber cafe, installation and operation of TV networks. Okay, then next over here is crèche and beauty parlors. Okay, so here you can see the 10 self-employment entrepreneurship. It's not like you should be an educated person, and you have to be a degree, you should hold a degree so that you can go and work and be an best entrepreneur. No, not like that. Here you need a business mind. Okay, in this field you need a business mind, you need where you have to invest, and you need some money. For that money you can believe in yourself. Okay, from this money, if I invest in this particular product, I am going to gain a lot. So yeah, like I have, like you have seen here and there, like in a store or for in a xerox shop, marketing consultants everywhere. So they are going to give you an idea what you have to do. For example, if you want to go to the cyber, you'll give, okay, you'll ask a details of something. So for example, you will ask, can I know when like some government jobs are available in this time? So they'll provide that. For that they'll take a money. Okay, so it's all about the business quality that you should build in yourself, so that you can be an best entrepreneur. Okay, okay, so next, so here financial institution. So here self-employment scheme. So schemes, what and all the schemes that will help you, and that will give an idea. Okay, this is all, this are all the things I should know, and I can give an idea for someone by knowing this. Okay, so finance is one of the essential equipment to start an enterprise, right? Without adequate funds, no business can start it, obviously. So without putting a fund for the particular things, nothing is going to start, right? And the government and the central government level like has to set up several functional financial institutions. So for that, you have to put on some financial institutions that help even small scale industries by providing loan. Okay, so if you are putting some thing, if you want to start beauty parlor, okay, if you want to start a beauty parlor or a gym, so for that you want to know the basic idea of how it grows. Okay, what and all, what the facilities you have to give to the customer, and when they are going to come back, and what and how you can able to collect their reviews, it's all up to you. Okay, next here, the some important financial institutions or IDBI, that is Industrial Development Bank of India. Next over here is NABARD, that is National Bank of Agriculture and Rural Development. Then Exim Bank, that is Export and Import Bank. Next, Small Industries Development Bank of India, like SIDBI. Okay, Small Industries Development Bank of India. IFCI, Industrial Finance Corporation of India. Next bank is ICICI, that is Industrial Credit and Government Corporation of India. Okay, then next over here, Industrial Reconstruction Bank of India, IRBI. Okay, Industrial Reconstruction Bank of India. Then over here, commercial and other banks, like here you can see Bank of Baroda, Bank of India, so HDFC banks and State Bank of India, everything. Then State Finance Corporation, that is SFC, State Finance Corporation. Then next here is Life Insurance Corporation that of India, that is LIC, Life Insurance Corporation of India. Then Unit Trust of India. So these are all the financial institutions that you should keep it in your mind. Okay, so this is an important topic. Why? Because in this topic only you're going to get a lot of questions. For that you need to understand it, and you have to go through it again and again so that it will help to you. Okay, then next, promotional organization. Okay, so promotional organization, like how they are going to promote their product. Okay, for that also there are organizations. So here you can see promotional organization in the sense, if for example pencil only, I'm taking an example of an of a pencil. So for the pencil, if you want to sell it by sitting at home, you can't do it. Okay, by sitting in a group, you can't do it. For that you need some particular agencies, for like for some particular centers, so that you can go and show your ideas, you can show your product, and you can say your ideas to them, and they'll promote it, right? So it's called a promotional organization. For the first here is small like state and central government have introduced many measures to support the growth development of an entrepreneur. Okay, this instructions support the entrepreneur in respect of training, financing, marketing, some such institutions. So here, promotional organizations, state and central government. By sitting at home, you can't do it by your own. You need to buy a license, right? You need to get a license. Without a license, you can't work. Okay, so for that you need a central or state government support. For that you need how they're going to build it. So this is over here you will get an idea, and you'll get to know some institutions which helps to be a famous entrepreneur. Okay, so here district industrial centers, small industries development corporation limited, that is SIDC, then national industrial corporation, that is NSIC. Okay, national industrial corporation, that is then small scale industries board, small industry service institutions, then next industrial estates, khadi and village industries corporation, technical consultancy organization. So that's the promotional organization over here. Okay, now we are going to understand the famous entrepreneurs of India, but here only I'm going to stop it today's video, because I don't want to exist my video, so it will help you. Why? Because I don't want my students to feel bored, because this business studies, it's won't feel bored. It will give you an information about the business, how you can able to build your business if you want to be a businessman. Okay, okay, so this is the end of the today's video. So keep learning, try to see this again and again, and try to learn new things. Here you have lot of banks, here you have lot of organization, so you have a time. Try to learn about this, what this particular bank will do. Okay, what this, like for example, nabard, to whom it functions, to whom it's going to support. So you should know the things. It's not about to know, okay, this is the bank ICICI. Okay, ICICI means Industrial Credit and Investment Corporation of India. Okay, that's it. No, you should know how it works, you should know to whom it works. So then only you are learning, then only you can think yourself, okay, I did something, I know something about the things. Okay, okay, fine. So I'm going to end today's video. Try to learn it. I hope this is clear till the promotional organization.